I know I couldn't take for 6 years. I lived a life I hope nobody ever experiences, where every night I went to bed, and if I heard a siren, I got scared I was going to come get arrested. And I lived in fear. I couldn't sleep, and so I ultimately, toward the end, I resorted to becoming addicted. But thankfully, I was able to identify reasons to live, and my three beautiful sons, and at the time, my wife and my mother and my stepfather, and grateful for being alive today.
You can keep me honest here, but like in terms of like addiction, alcohol gets a lot of attention, and drugs obviously get lot of attention. And I think gambling is generally known that that is something that plagues people and troubles people. But I think compared to some of the other addictions that people face, it's a little bit, I don't know, it's maybe not as well understood, kind of just like the broader population. What was it about gambling for you that do you have a sense of like what was the compulsion of it? Like, were you addicted to the losing, or you were addicted to kind of the adrenaline for the possibility of winning? Like, how do you, when you look back on that, what was it? What was it about for you?
Yeah, and before I answer, I'll just add to what you were saying earlier. Like, so gambling is a behavioral addiction, and it's got the highest correlation between with suicidality, because you're dealing with someone's finances. And so, I never enjoyed gambling. I mean, once I took from Alanis, the first, I'm making this up, call it just dollars.
Yep.
The idea was I'm going to borrow it from her and I'm going to pay her back this next week. Now, I had my own money because I was making good money, but I didn't want anybody to know what I was doing, including my wife at the time. So I'm like, let me just borrow this. Well, that just led to become immersed in gambling every day, calling my bookie literally every day for 6 years. And I did not enjoy the highs, and I certainly did not enjoy, and I certainly hated the lows. I was chasing to pay back Alanis, and then ultimately chasing to pay back a handful of other clients. It was something I didn't enjoy, and I wish I would have had the courage to ask for help early.